Some technical difficulties aside, I'm back. It's DP Sindora here with another weekly blog. I have been gone for like a week or so. I can't even remember how long ago my last upload was. Just dealing with a lot of stuff. I'll do Crucible here in a minute. But Crucible's going to be quick because I got to go to bed. I've been watching the race for Dark Dimension 9, the race for Annihilus. And congrats to everybody that got top 10. It was fun to watch. But let's get into this. Weekly blog, The Axe of Asgard, April 17th, 2026. I gotta remember to sit up straight. Here's your battle plan for April 18th through the 24th. On the 20th, a new battle pass and Raid Warzone begins. We've been doing that for a while. April 21st, Sentry City returns. April 22nd, Best Buddies Week 5. Traces of Fear, the Age of Fear Prologue begins. Global Milestone 8th year finale. And the Unstoppable Chaos Leaderboard event. On the 23rd, the Executioner becomes available, which is great. He's a delete button. If you haven't read their kits, his special will, if they're below 25% health, he does 30% damage. Not as in 30% of his damage, 30% health damage to the target. So it's pretty good. Keep an eye out for inbox messages alerting you to character availability. Darkstar and Ursa Major will be added to the basic premium and Mega Orbs. Direct Red Star and Diamond promotions for the above characters are added in the Fractals Store, while promotions for Lady Bullseye, Swordmaster, and Steel Serpent will be moved to the Elite Store. Cannonball will be featured in the Character Store. Wolfsbane will be featured in the Spotlight Raid Orb. Warlock will replace Hellverine on Hard Nexus 1-9. Where to earn character shards: Jeff the Land Shark, Alliance War Season Rewards, Deadpool, the Best Buddies, and Eclipse from the Eclipse Lost campaign, which is still ongoing if you have not unlocked her yet. Character Unlock Update. This is an interesting read. We wanted to follow up on the absence of Power Core Orbs for High Evolutionary. This was a test implemented on short notice, and we understand this change was not communicated clearly enough. We can confirm that this test will continue into Executioner's release, and no Power Core Orbs will be offered for Executioner during his initial unlock window. We want to thank you for all the comments shared during these tests, as those that help us provide you with the best experience in Marvel Strike Force. We'll keep you posted on these tests, and please keep the comments coming, as they are essential in our next steps. Yeah. I'll just show that real quick. Go away. If you come over here to Orbs, this is the only orb available for High Evolutionary, and you cannot core it. You can only buy it. This is a $50 orb. You're guaranteed an unlock. You're guaranteed up to, or you're guaranteed at least 100 shards. You can get up to 410 or something like that. But it's ridiculous. Anyway, back to our reading. Available soon. Executioner, Deliver the Final Blow. First available April 23rd. Why you want him. Executioner's Shadow Conclave team's brutal enforcer, hacking through enemy defenses with the same ruthless precision that made him feared on the battlefield. In war, he prevents enemies from gaining immunity, then zeroes in on weakened targets with a vicious special that ignores death proof to finish them off. When a full Shadow Conclave stands beside him in Alliance War, his ultimate becomes a true final judgment, stripping barrier from all enemies before slamming them with ability block and trauma. Game mode, Alliance War, offense, defense. He will have a limited time offer and a bonus milestone for his unlock. A 6-step chain offer, the Asgardian Enforcer Orb offer, special deals, and red stars. At least the red stars will be normal. Traces of Fear. The next age is nearly upon us, the Age of Fear. Like RJ spoke about in a recent Marvel Strike Force Game Vision video, the Age of Fear ushers in a major revamp in how we play Marvel Strike Force. We'll have a deep dive into all the juicy details in a blog this week. Until then, we also mentioned up that we're ramping up our Marvel storytelling this year, and the story begins with Traces of Fear. Prologue. The Age of Fear story begins. Strike successfully neutralized the Nihilists as a threat, but their work isn't done. Dark whispers echo through the rank of Strike, making heroes and villains alike question their loyalties. Uncover what awaits. This is open to commanders level 25 and up. All are called to join this adventure. You'll use mission-provided characters, 5 missions with first-time rewards, collect gold, L4 training modules, Crimson Gear Raid Orb fragments, Armory 20 Orb fragments, and chapter credits. The Age of Fear arrives soon. Don't miss the start of this story on April 22nd at 2 o'clock, which is server reset. 8th anniversary celebration, week 5. The month-long party enters its final week. Deadpool shenanigans reach their hilarious conclusion, and we've got a major stockpile of rewards heading your way. Best buddies. Okay, now it's time for the real best buddies. Sorry, other buddies, but these missions and challenges features the best buddies team that you'll need down the road. Check out the story mission for Deadpool-y fun and 100 Deadpool shards. Easy challenge. Grab costumes for Jeff the Land Shark, Squirrel Girl, She-Hulk, and Gwenpool. Hard challenge. Deadpool's amazing costume. Oh my god. And a fancy commander frame. This begins April 20th. Deadpool's extremely difficult global milestone. This might be the toughest global milestone yet. Work together with your fellow commanders and walk away with 80 million in gold, over 5k training modules, and 200k chapter credits. Either way, we're getting sweet, sweet rewards. Score by playing with best buddies, play Crucible with X-Men, Avengers, and Spider-Verse, and play raids. This begins on April 22nd. Annihilation Wave Month 3. Stock up on Fractals and Awakened ability material for Galactic Council characters. This is the passive and the basic on Star-Lord and Adam Warlock. Log in and play 80 battles to complete daily objectives. Play the Age of Fear Prologue. Play War. Play Battle World to complete the weekly objectives. Spend Fractals in the chapter store on your highest impact needs. For me, that's been training modules and T4s. That's all I've been buying. Unstoppable Chaos. Earn 5 diamonds for Scarlet Witch Zombie and Juggernaut Zombie. Devour diamonds for Scarlet Witch Zombie and Juggernaut Zombie during this killer leaderboard event. How to score points. Spend power cores. Spend campaign energy. Play war battles. Upgrade a character to gear tier 21. Earn Executioner Diamond Orbs. Play Blitzer War with Executioner at 5, 6, and 7 yellow stars. Fractals are your rewards, along with T3 ISO 8 credits, T3 level 4 ions, and Speedball Diamond Orb fragments. This will reward 4 and 5 diamonds for Scarlet Witch Zombie and Juggernaut Zombie. The Zombie Diamond Invasions begins April 22nd. Okay. A bold new era for Alliance War. Alliance War has a slew of upcoming updates designed to make every attack more strategic, more readable, and more exciting than ever. First big thing that you notice is we've transitioned the Alliance War screen to a 2D helicarrier, but we're not just refreshing the look of war. We're creating new ways to think about each battle and laying the foundation for even bigger updates coming later this year. The shift to 2D also opens the door for exciting presentation updates. With this format, we can swap helicarrier art more easily, the Alliance War visuals, tie Alliance War visuals into ongoing ages, connect war presentation to broader game events, Introduce UX improvements that make war easier to read and navigate. Faster load times and more. A lot of behind-the-scenes improvements went into the 2D helicarrier that now allows for much faster load times into Alliance War, but that's not all. The back-end work is a stepping stone for the fun improvements in the future of Alliance War that goes just beyond visuals. New room callouts. The new 2D helicarrier introduces room callouts that makes every decision matter more, including our KO point modifiers, a new room rule that changes the number of points earned when attacking that helicarrier room. Some rooms reward extra points for each KR. Other rooms reduce the points gained. Choosing the right target is more important than ever. Choosing one bonus could mean missing an even bigger opportunity somewhere else. Floor bonus modifiers. We're also introducing floor bonus modifiers, which increase the challenge the deeper you push into the helicarrier. Here's how they work. Light decks remain unchanged. Floor 1 defenders gain a 5% stat boost. Bonuses scale up by floor. Floor 3 defenders get a 25% stat boost. This adds a new layer of progression and pressure to every war, making deeper pushes feel even more meaningful. Attacker modifiers arrive. For the first time, players also encounter attacker modifiers in the helicarrier. These bonuses buff the enemy attacking the room, add more variety to room strategy, make attack order and target selection even more important. Combined with KO point modifiers, these changes make each room choice more impactful. This is just the beginning. More than anything, this update is a major step forward. It is not just about what is changing today, but what about these changes unlock for the future. This is a stepping stone toward even bigger, more epic war updates still to come. The first wave of Alliance War changes goes live Friday the 17th, which is today. New room rules take effect on April 19th, so that's before our next war. New war season, the Shadow War. New stat bonuses. Global room on attack against enemy with heal block. Shadow Conclave allies perform an ISO attack. Deadpool, Docking, Captain America, Wolverine, and Spider-Man all gain Retcon, Mercs for Money, Out of Time, and Web Warrior traits. Deadpool, Docking, Captain America, Wolverine, and Spider-Man are all boosted. On heal, Daring Warrior allies gain speed up. 20% primary stats to defending Shadow Conclave and Retcon allies. 20% primary stats to attacking allies. So everybody gets a boost. Floor bonuses. Floor 1, defending allies gain 5% base stats. Floor 2, 15% base stats. Floor 3, 25% base stats. So put your bridge on the bottom if you really want to mess somebody's day up. Medbay, defending infestation and champion allies gain 15% base stats. Gain 5 less KO points for each enemy defeated. Attacking Liberty and Undying allies gain 15% base stats. Security, adjacent on spawn, apply defense down to attacking enemies. Bridge, gain 10 more KO points for each enemy defeated. Defending Starjumper allies gain 25% base stats. So that's its adjacent. Hangar, global, gain -5 less KO points for each enemy defeated. Attacking Avenger and Winter Guard allies gain 25% base stats. Gain -5 KO points for each enemy defeated. On spawn, apply Disrupt to attacking allies. Barracks, defending Astral and X-Men allies gain 15% base stats. Cargo Bay, gain 5 more KO points for each enemy defeated. And on spawn, apply offense up to defending allies. Engineering, on spawn, apply defense up to defending allies. This is a long one today. We're almost through it though. Sentry City, earn Sentry Shards. Strike Siege Armada is preparing to deploy its forces for another assault on Battleworld. This is your chance to earn more Sentry Shards, so power up your Battleworld squads to maximize your rewards. The next siege on Battleworld begins April 21st, so keep an eye out for the start. Twitch drops. Know how Twitch drops works? Watch for an hour, you get 1,000,000 gold. Watch for 2 hours, you get 10 high evolutionary shards. Anniversary bonus drops. Watch for 2.5 hours, get 500 power cores from specific Microsoft Marvel Strike Force envoys. So like I watched Mobile Gamer. I think he's a lot of fun, even though he's kind of goofy. OG Diamond Dave is another one. I just watched his race for Dark Dimension 9. But you watch them, you get these rewards. It's real nice. Friday free claim, which they did right today, is 100 campaign energy and 5 Night Thrasher shards. So that's it for today. And as always, please note the information in the blog subject change before going live in the game. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for sticking with me and tuning back in. I'm trying. I really am. It's just tough sometimes. So, we'll see y'all next time.